In Contents, expand elements under the Hazards map frame to view the volcano's legend. Click on the Known Erupt heading and edit it to read Eruptions. Expand the Counties layer and replace pop10_SQMI with persons per square mile. In Contents, click the Legend element to highlight it. In the Legend Format Current Selection group, change the drop-down to Layer Names. Change the font size to 14 point. Change the Current Selection drop-down to Headings. Set the font size to 12 point. In Contents, under Legend, right-click the Highways layer and choose Properties. In the Format Legend item pane, under the Show heading, uncheck the box for headings. Leave the pane open for now. In Contents, click the Legend element to switch to the Format Legend pane. Find the Legend Arrangement Options, Fitting Strategy Settings. Change the Fitting Strategy drop-down to Adjust Columns. Check the box to set equal widths. In Contents, under the Legend element, select the Highways layer. The Format Legend item pane appears. Under the Arrangement heading, check the box to keep in single column. In the Layout, resize the legend width to fit around the actual content. If made too small, part of the legend will disappear. Just size it larger to bring it back. Adjust the legend position, centering it between the guides and just below the title, leaving space underneath. Save the project. In Contents, select the Hazards Map Frame element. Click the Insert Map Surrounds Scale Bar drop-down and select Alternating Scale Bar 1. The scale bar appears on the map. Move the scale bar to the lower right corner of the Hazards map frame on top of Oregon. Use the Layout Navigate tool to zoom in and examine the scale bar. Switch to the Layout Elements Select tool. Select the scale bar element and drag the right boundary of the scale bar to the left to decrease the length of the scale bar. Repeat until the scale bar is about 120 miles long. In the Scale Bar Design Divisions group, change Adjust Division Value to Adjust Number of Divisions. Set the division value in the top left box to 50 miles and set the subdivisions to 2. Examine the new scale bar. Resize it to 100 miles and place it neatly in the lower right corner of Oregon. Switch to the Scale Bar Format ribbon. In the Current Selection group, set the drop-down to Background. In the Background group, set the fill to sand. Zoom to the entire layout page and save the project. In Contents, select the Hazards Map Frame element. Click the Insert Map Surrounds north arrow drop-down and choose a slender, unobtrusive symbol, like ArcGIS North 5. The north arrow appears on the map. Click and drag the north arrow to the lower right corner of the hazards frame. Keep it small and unobtrusive. Open the north arrow design ribbon and examine the settings. In Contents, select the Hazards Map Frame element. Click the Insert Map Frames Grid drop-down and select the black vertical label graticule, the second option. The grid lines are distracting and unnecessary. In Contents, right-click the black vertical label graticule element and choose Properties. In the Format Map Grid pane, click the Components icon. Click the Grid Lines entry in the Components box. Underneath it, click the line symbol to edit it. In the Properties tab, use the Grid Lines, Properties, Symbol, Appearance settings to change the color to no color. Click Apply and close the Format Map Grid pane. Zoom to the section of Layout below the legend. Click the Insert Text drop-down and select the Rectangle tool. Click and drag to create a box inside the blank area below the legend. Type the following citation into the box without using any Enter keys. Click outside the text box to finish the data entry. Click to select the text box. Open the Text Format ribbon and set the font to Arial 10 point. Adjust the text box to fit neatly in the space available. Zoom back to the full layout page. Save the project before printing, always a wise move. Click Share, Print, Layout. Select the printer or adjust the settings if needed. When ready, click Print. In the Catalog pane, expand the Layouts heading. Right-click the Hazards layout and choose Copy. Right-click the Layouts heading and choose Paste. Click twice slowly on the Hazards Layout 1, the new one, and rename it Layout Practice. Click Share, Export, Layout. Choose the location and name for the image file. The project folder, but not inside the Project Geodatabase, is often a good choice. Set the Save As type to PDF. Check the resolution and image quality. The minimum resolution for printing should be about 300 dpi. It could be lower for a web or screen image. Click Export to save the map.